So good morning, this is Zon Ta from Repo Products. This is a quick video screencast capture for an end user who has an issue with trying to pull out the elevation of a light fixture that is in a Revit model that is linked into another Revit model. And the way I'm going to do this is as follows. I have a linked model here, which is nothing more than a Revit architecture model. There is a standard typical wall on there, and there is a light fixture that I made that's on there. If I look at this light fixture, it's nothing more than a generic light fixture wall based. You have the light source here, and I made a simple rectangular extrusion. If I go to the placement side, all I've done is created the rectangular extrusion, made everything equal, just kind of placed it. The most important thing to note is I have an elevation parameter here called light fixture height, and it's reading at 5 foot and 1/2 inch, and that was just because I kind of drew it at that height. This light fixture parameter is actually, if we go into it, is a shared parameter. So a shared parameter is looking at a specific text file, and it's reading off of that data. So if I go and I click select, I have a parameter text file that I made, and I have several groups that are already set up. I made a group called lighting, and in there I created a parameter called light fixture height. If I edit this parameter and go to its properties, it's nothing more than a standard parameter that is a length parameter. That's all it is. But once it's in there as a shared parameter, you can actually use that shared parameter not only in the project environment but also in the family editor environment. So that's what I've done, is I've created a simple vertical aligned dimension and parameterized it as a shared parameter. So it's reading at 5 foot 0 and change, and if we set this to say 6 feet, if I go in here and I set this to 6 feet and hit apply, hit OK, then the height of the object moves up to 6 feet, which is fine. Okay. I'm going to save the file, and we'll load it back into the project and override it. Now, this is the linked architectural Revit model, if you will, that has a wall and the lights fixture in it. I created another Revit model that is a structural model called structural model. And in this model, there's nothing in here. The only thing that's in here is this architectural model that's linked in. So if I go to the Insert tab and I click Manage Links, you'll see Linked Model. And that's nothing more than, you can click Reload From, you'll see it's coming nothing more from my CTemp folder, and it has that model that we just saw earlier. Now that it's in there, you're seeing that it's reading a specific annotation that I created, and it's pulling that height out at 6 feet. See that? So how did I build this guy here, this light fixture tag? If I click and edit the family, it's nothing more than a little rectangle, and this is just line work. This label, I can click it, and I can click Edit Label. In here it says light fixture height. Well, where's this light fixture height coming from? It's actually a parameter that I created from that shared parameter. So if I, let's say, click New, and say select for shared parameter, I can go back over to lighting and I can pick that fixture, hit OK, and it basically puts it in here. I take this parameter and I click this button and it moves it over to here, and that's what that label parameter is doing. So it's pulling the data out from that family, and then I load it into the project, and that's what you get when you look at it here in the structural model that has the linked Revit architecture model. That's it.